I'm Dalvin's seamster. I'm 16 years old. I wrestle. I play football. I like to work out, keep fit, and hang out with friends. When I was a baby, I first got adopted by Teresa Seamster. I used to live in Mississippi, and I was in Hurricane Katrina, which brought us back up here to Minnesota. And then about a year or so later, then she passed away. And then I've been hopping from foster home to foster home for about 2 years with families that put me back into the system because I was rebellious and fearful of loss and kind of feeling lonely because of my mother passing away. I felt homeless. I didn't feel complete, and it was just me, and I felt lonely and I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to be in a place that I know that felt like home, and I felt loved, and someone that was there for me and to love and care for me.
So Yvette was one of his social workers from Hope, and she was very instrumental with introducing me to Dalvin, telling me a lot about him. I thought Yvette was very down to earth, easy to talk to. I liked that she was always on point. If she said she was going to do something, she would do it. And just about everything she said about Dalvin ended up being true. So I really like that. She's very on point.
There's a lot to say about Yvette. She's a lovely woman, very energetic, very nice, and I can tell that she wanted the best for me. Yvette actually took me to places, and she kind of acted like a big sister, and she didn't really judge me on my file. She knew about my file, and we talked about it, and we talked about goals and stuff for me to change and how to make my life better. And I trusted her, and I've been with Tony Connor since 2010 when I was adopted. There's a lot of things to describe her. She's funny, she's caring, loving, she's very responsible. I don't know, I just can't explain how happy she makes me. I'm just so glad that she's a part of my life, and that she was there to help me change my life and get me on the right track and the right road for my future. I just can't explain how amazing she is. I'm glad I'm adopted. I always have that moment where I think back on what my life would be like if I wasn't adopted, or if I was still with my biological family. And to be honest, I think I'd probably be dead or in jail. It's just great. I'm doing good in sports, doing good academically, and I couldn't ask for anything greater.
It's hard to say, but I just felt a connection, and I guess he must have too, because he seemed to be very relaxed around me. He did start calling me mom pretty quicker than I expected, and it just worked. It clicked, and it just he's been here ever since. We don't regret it. He's a great kid. His greatest attribute is that he seems to be very resilient to his past. He just keeps moving forward. He doesn't let anything hold him back. He's very community oriented. He volunteers at church. He works with the little kids. He does these type of things to help. He feels like, since he's a success story, he doesn't mind helping, try to educate other people.
It is amazing to adopt a kid, especially for teenagers, because you can make a dramatic change in their life and what they can and what they want to be and do for their future. Because what a teenager really wants is to be loved, to be valued, and have some attention and someone there to spend time with them.